Hey guys, so before I move on to what I want to talk about in this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel to keep updated with what I have going on. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at AsToldByTaj with 3 Y's, and like this video, and please leave a comment because I like the feedback. I like to know what you're thinking. I can't be the only one working here. Like, I can talk enough for both of us, so please engage me. And let's move on to the video. So I tried to record this video yesterday. I have the window open because it gets really hot in here. I tried to record this yesterday planned, and it did not work out so well. I think it's because I tried to go off of a list of video ideas, and that kind of scrambled my brain a little bit. So while it's fresh in my head and I was already thinking about the topic because I think about it all the time, I figured I would record. So yeah, I just wanted to come chat with you guys about, you know, kind of self-sabotage and how we get in our own way sometimes. And speak a little bit more about me because I struggle with this. I get in my way a lot with a lot of things, but like especially things that I'm passionate about. I'm able to talk myself out of anything and convince myself that I can't do it. And it's 2 major things that I'd like to work on to really progress and, you know, grow. And that's discipline, like working on my self-discipline and like work ethic, and talking to myself better. Like the way that I treat myself and talk to myself needs to improve, because I have this way of like, the way I treat other people is not the way that I treat myself. And I feel like a lot of people are like that. Like, even the advice that I would give to someone else, I usually would like to think that I would follow myself, but I probably wouldn't. Or like, I'll be quick to compliment someone else or try and make someone else feel better before I do it to myself. And that's something that is, well, obviously it's wrong, but there has to be something in my brain that is just, why is it that I'm so quick to be down and I wouldn't say berate myself, but just like, I don't give myself any accolades. I don't praise myself. I don't, you know, just say nice things to me, like, oh wow, you look really nice today. Or like sometimes I'll try and force it. Like, I'll get dressed up and look in the mirror and be like, wow, you look good. And then when I take it all off later, I always find a way to be negative, like, wow, this is a big difference, like you don't look the same anymore. Or on days where I want to appreciate, I don't know, my natural face, I look in the mirror and I'm like, this would be better if you wore makeup. So you can try and force it, but it would you probably feel better and look better if you put on a little bit of makeup. So those are just small examples of how I just need to treat myself a little bit better. And then on the other side, with the work ethic and the self-discipline, I struggle with being consistent and putting in hard work. I have always struggled with it. I've always like picked up, you know, hobbies and interests and then put them back down. I don't really complete things. I think I've completed an acting class once to the point where we were in a play, but I was really young, so I never took anything and ran with it. I was always interested in art, never developed an art portfolio, never really practiced. Everything was for fun. But as I'm getting older, I'm noticing that those times were really important because I could have been mastering and honing in on my crafts if I would put in the time and dedication to them. And I have this thing in my head where it's like, well, you know, I'm interested in it, but I don't want to do it for money, or I don't want to do it for people because it's not going to be fun anymore. And that's not necessarily true, because if I truly cared about it, I wouldn't mind putting in hours and whatever money into it if I really cared about it. So I think I have to get that out of my head, that I don't have to work hard. It'll just come naturally. You do have to work, and you do have to be consistent and stay on top of it. And that is something that I have never done. Even with working out, I thought that if I went back to the gym and stayed on top of it, that would help me train my mind, because I think that we think that things that are hard, you know, we don't like things that are hard and take too much time and energy. And I think that those things are exactly what we need to train our minds and be stronger physically and mentally. When you push yourself to the limit, when things are hard and you feel like, oh my God, this is so uncomfortable, I don't want to do this. Those are the things that you want to stay on top of and do as much as you can. Because I feel like that keeps you resilient, and you keep building yourself up when you do things like that. And I think a lot of people struggle with it, especially the self-discipline, because we take the easy way out a lot, and you want to go do the least work. And that works sometimes, you know, when people say work smarter, not harder, that works sometimes, but sometimes you do have to work harder depending on your circumstances. So yeah, I just wanted to chat about that. I'm at about 7 minutes, so I won't talk your head off anymore. But let me know what you guys are struggling with in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe for more videos, like, and if you want, put my notifications on for the next time that I upload. But in the meantime, I'll see you later. Bye!